Hi, it's wonderful to meet you here. My name is Pranita Rao, and today we are going to talk about abstract art. Can you, my friend, make an abstract artwork in 5 minutes? Well, what is abstract art, right? When we hear the term abstract art, we can get very scared. We can feel as though, oh my god, it's an art form that's not for me. It looks very weird or strange, or it's very complex, right? But abstract art is a very soothing, relaxing, and also very creative process. It opens up our mind, our heart, our soul to possibilities that we might have not thought before. It helps us realize that we can paint not necessarily a beautiful mountain or a beautiful scenery. If you can, that's great. But we can also paint something that doesn't have form, structure, texture, but a lot of meaning. For example, the artwork here, it's beautiful, isn't it? As you can see, it has a lot of depth, but you can make your own meaning, right? Who's stopping us from that? You can make your own story. And we all have stories to tell, don't we? For example, if you have a beautiful story to tell about your partner, you've just fallen in love, maybe, or you've just had a beautiful moment with your father and you want to share that, right? And you feel, how do I express this? I need something. Yes, writing a card, making a card is really nice. Speaking about it is really nice. But what if I make a painting? Expressing my truest emotions, my deepest feelings, my deepest fears as well. It's really hard to do that. Deepest fears in words can be daunting. Can feel like, oh my goodness, that's a Herculean task. How am I going to do that? Right? Thinking about our fears only, we're like, this is so tasking. I'm getting stressed already. No? So think about it. It'll be so hard to express your fears to somebody who's family. So why not paint it? And paint it in a way like this painting. Do you see much work here? Not really. Do you see a lot of colors? Not really. Do you see a lot of brushwork? Not really. But do you find meaning in it? I think you do. Do you find emotion in it? I think you do. Do you find a story in it? I think you do. And that story, my friend, could differ. What you see for this artwork could be very different from what I see for this artwork. What you perceive for this artwork would be very different from what I perceive for this artwork. It's unique, right? It's yours and must be celebrated. And it must be a piece of work we believe in. So, now if I had to ask you, do you believe you can make an abstract art? Would you say yes or no still? Do you know, a few years ago, I was extremely stressed out one day, very stimulated, very tensed. I was just starting out as an entrepreneur, not knowing what to do, what niche to pick. It was not a good headspace to be in, right? So one day my mom, she bought me a newspaper and she said, hey Pranita, there's a workshop here, art workshop, you must go. I said, okay, let me push myself and go to an art workshop. And this is me who thought I had no artistic bone in me. Really, I didn't think think that high about myself in regards to art. I'm inherently a confident person, but when it came to art, I never thought I was artistic, especially with painting. So I went to the art workshop and we painted a beautiful elephant. I still remember. We were outside in a nice resto and it was evening and there were nice people, there was nice music, there were some beverages involved. A good evening, right? And that's when I explored art, the first time, very first time. It was my first love for art, I guess. I mean, I did go for art class when I was younger, but who takes it seriously, right? And if you do, that's great, kudos, but I did not, like most people do, most kids do, right? So I went to this art workshop and it gave me this feeling, a sense that I think I can paint. It's not that hard. Of course, I did have fears. I have inhibitions. I thought to myself, what if this elephant is not the right size? Doesn't have the right organs, doesn't look right. I'm painting it all wrong, right? The other person's painting looks way better than mine. That elephant looks like an elephant, mine doesn't. And I had all these thoughts and fears. But with practice, I overcame them. When you see some of my collection on my website or my art shop, the links for it are in the description and also here. You notice that the art I make is something like this. It doesn't have too much form. Nothing like the elephant lives in my art. And how did I figure that out? How did I figure out that abstract art is what I wanted to do? Right? Because a lot of times when we're new artists, we're exposed to different art forms. Especially if you're in India and you're in a metropolitan city, you'll see sip and paints happening every weekends. And there are different new art forms that are being introduced, right? And how do you pick from those art forms? You keep practicing. You keep trying. And I know this is very generic advice, but that's what I did. But with abstract art, something just stood out. There was a love, a natural love I had for it. And that helped me keep going, keep painting for hours a day, not thinking about anything else really, not thinking about my business, my niche, just making, creating, processing, expressing, something that we all need to do, especially when we're living busy, chaotic lives. We don't have too many people to express ourselves to. And here I'm not talking about expressing our day-to-day lives, chores, no. Our deepest emotions again. Because when we don't, that's when it leads to problems. Physical, emotional conflicts, right? So, if you feel as though abstract art could help you, and if you've already been somebody who's glanced at art in museums, art shops, even virtual, on Instagram, in books, in your college, in your home, at your home and wondered, maybe someday I'm going to try painting. Maybe someday I'm going to make an abstract artwork. Well, I hope if you had that floating thought in your mind, today after listening to this video, it encourages you to go and try an art workshop or just get a canvas sheet, a paper, and start painting. If you'd like to learn more about abstract art, please do check out my website www.expressivesensitive.com. It has a ton of content around art, abstract art, sensitivity, and so much more. I assure you that you will not get bored there. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you stick around, and I hope to see you soon. And of course, if you found my content helpful, please do like and share my video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.